Lame move or the right move? We'll be real quick and move on. My tires in the car, you get the little light. It looks like a pair of butt cheeks. You ever see it? It looks like butt cheeks. I'm like, what is that?
Not my kind of butt cheeks.
Are they telling me like butt cheeks are on the... I'm looking around. No, tires are low on pressure.
That insinuates flat butt cheeks. No thanks.
So I'm like, I need air in my tires. The dealership of the car I own is 3 minutes from my house. Is it weak that I go there and throw the guy a 5 or 10 and have them put air in my tires? Or do you feel like, no, that's something you do on your own at the gas station?
It's kind of weak. I don't know.
Someone told me it was like the ultimate lazy move, and I said, but you go to the gas station, you got to put the quarters in.
Come rolling in.
No, you don't. Not in California.
He comes rolling in like he's Daddy Stacks, paying some dude $5.
$5, Daddy Stacks.
Like he's like the guy's supposed to be thrilled about it.
That's
like,
less than a cup of coffee.
Rich, there's a law in California that you could walk into any gas station and ask them to turn on the air, and they have to do it.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. Thank you, Danny G. Rich, I don't want to just jump to some sort of conclusion here on you. It feels lazy to me. Like, that's something... I'm the most inept, helpless guy there is.
Oh, we can end there.
I could fill... No, my point is, and I fill up my own tires... So, like, what's your excuse? You go all the way to the dealership for that?
All the way is, I said 3 minutes.
I know, but you know what else 3 minutes? A gas station where you could do it yourself. So I'm going to leave it open to the Fox Sports Radio Nation at 877-99 on Fox. I don't want to sound like the guy who's just coming at you, but if I do that, and I'm the worst, self-admittedly, I can't do anything.
Well, on that tip, every time we've talked about this, the history of our show, we get a lot of feedback of people hating on me because I'll say, as far as cars go, I'm not changing my own oil. At this stage of the game, cars are so computerized. They are like computers. It's not like the old days where Grandpappy would do his own oil change in the driveway. I'm bringing it to the body shop or the BMW dealership or what is what's
Pep Boys?
Pep Boys or any of these places.
Manny Mo and Jack, know you by first name? Look, man, I'm not judging you there either because it's regionally different lifestyles. This is a nationwide show.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that love to tinker. That's their hobby. They grew up knowing that, loving it, living it, right? They take some pride in doing that.
Yeah.
That's fine. I get that. You got to realize, we grew up in New York, New Jersey, where it's still a thing. You're still able to change your own oil, but we don't live that life.
I mean, if you're living in New York City, you don't have a driveway.
We live in L.A. Like, it's just not what we do.
I'm just saying. It was just a thought because...
You're right. I don't even have a driveway to do that.
On my way over here, I was like, you know what? 5 minute stop off. Here's a $5. I wish it took him 2 minutes, but he has the little machine. He walks around real quick. Boop, boop,
Guess
boop,
who else
boop.
has the machine? The gas station. They've stepped their game up. They have those computerized ones, right? You've seen them.
Yep.
Where it beeps when it's full. You don't even have to look.
And then, Rich, the other trick, just pull up to any tire store. And they'll do it for you because they hope you're going to come back as a customer.
That's a good point, Danny G. Bringing the heat. Now, the guy at the dealership said, I feel like a lame-o even asking. But he said, you know what? The ones at the gas stations, they don't always take to the tire the little
pin or
the little pin. He goes, I feel you because I do it and I mess it up and I think it's worth the $5 or $10 you send. How often do you? A couple times a year?
Depends. Temperatures could mess with your tires a little bit. Sometimes on a cold day, it feels a little flat. I don't know. I say it's kind of lame. I'm ruling lame, but I'm willing to change my opinion. I don't want to sound like the guy that's coming at Rich, like I said. 877-99 on Fox. Do it yourself. That's the most basic thing you could possibly do for your car.
All right, we'll take a few phone calls.
That's the way I'm looking at it.
What the hell? We'll take a few phone calls. Then I do want to talk about Kyler Murray. What on earth is going on in Arizona?
I'll tell you what's going on. It's hot. It's hot. It's like real hot.
Oh, their tires in Arizona? When it's super hot out, messes with the tire.
You know how hot it is right now? So hot that 50 Cent had to cancel his concert because 112 degrees out. I'll tell you all about it. Let's go to the phones. How ironic if Nelly canceled this concert. Hot in here, too hot in here. Real ironic.
All right, Curtis in Colorado, we'll start with you. We'll go rapid fire. I don't want to harp on this. I just, figured I'd take the temperature,
Curtis.
the pulse.
Is this Curtis 50 Cent?
Yeah. What's up, Colorado?
What up, man?
How's it going? There's a song by called Second Round Knockout, and it's got Mike Tyson in it. And I think that'd be a great intro every Tuesday when you do your Mike Tyson trivia thing.
I appreciate that,
I'm going to write
Curtis.
that down for Danny J.
Thank you, Curtis. I appreciate that. So what do you think? Filling up your own tire or taking it to the dealership?
Let's go to Rick in Washington State. What's up, Rick?
It ain't lame. It's good, man. You're helping the economy out by throwing a 5 or a 10, but yeah, definitely throw a 10. But yeah, hey, if you really got to, go buy your own air pump. Probably cost you $30, and you can have it the rest of your life.
Man, not a bad idea. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you exactly what. If you want me to be accurate,
Or why don't you do what my my strongman friend Derek Poundstone used to do and just blow it up with himself, with his mouth.
yeah, it's not like it's not like you're. Oh, that hurt my ears. I'll tell you exactly what I had. 8 singles in my car, probably left over from the strip club. I mean, when I bought lottery tickets, and I said $8. I felt bad, but John in Virginia, do you fill up your own tires, or is it lame to go to the the dealership? What's up, John?
At a dealership, people do it all the time, but they hardly ever give you any money. And throwing a 5, somebody retired making $14 an hour, I do it every time.
Hey, you know what? Like I said, I'm glad I left this open because you're sort of changing my mind.
Well,
That dude
I
is
thought
glad
about
to take the easy $5. But can I tell you what I did, Rich?
I thought about it because the young kid that did it was probably just an entry-level guy that working in the body shop or the service department, right? He comes out. If you throw him $5 or $10, what is he making per hour? He's probably not murdering it at doing that. So I feel like you're helping him out.
Hey, Danny G, can I give Steve Covino's cheapskate tip of the day? Baller on a budget tip of the day real quick?
Let's do it.
Okay, so back when I got my car at Bob Smith, right? This is years ago. I said, hey, I asked them, can you just throw in a few car washes? They're like, is this guy serious? I'm like, yeah. So they threw in a few free car washes and the thing. And then the guy that sold me my car is like, hey, man, anytime you come in, say what's up, grab yourself a cup of coffee, stay in touch. I took him up on that. And every time I stopped in, I would grab coffee every time. So, Rich.
It's like Larry David, that episode of Curb where he goes back to the dealership to get their good
I'm not even
licorice.
kidding you. Here I am. I didn't want to be hard on Rich because I would go there every once in a while, get my tires filled, but I would go there for the free cookies and the cup of coffee every once in a while because the guy said I should and I could and it was close by.
Then who
so
are you?
my thought to you was, if you're going to go in there to get your tires full, you might as well grab a cup of coffee while you're
are
at
you?
it.
You're
steal one of those apples.
You're the guy when they said that's the best deal we could do. You said throw in free car washes,
and
and you took them up on
yeah,
it.
Swear to God, I did. True story. True story.
I can't sit here in silence anymore.
All right, please, Spot. Tell him.
I've known you two
Get
for
him.
almost 20 years.
Yeah,
And
do
I
fill my own
can't
tires.
sit by and let you spin this BS narrative that you're trying to help your fellow man by throwing him a $5 like some newbie that's starting out at the dealership.
Yeah.
You're doing this for pure convenience and
is
nothing
true.
less.
That is true.
There is nothing about, oh, yeah, I want to help out the guy
what
at the
do Taylor
dealership.
Swift and I have in common? We
Oh,
stimulate the economy.
please.
We stimulate the economy.
You are just lazy. You probably don't know how. And you're throwing it on someone else because you don't want to be bothered. Just admit it.
Let's go to Tom in New York. He's a mechanic. Tom,
Hey, Tom.
what do you think, bud?
Well, most of the people that fill their own tire really don't know what they're doing, and they end up making it worse for us.
And you know what? I got
the
those
other-
I got those thin high performance tires, so I do feel like I could F them up, to be honest,
I mean,
if I
how
don't do
hard
it
is
right.
it to check the PSI on the tires? Are we talking
Well,
about a bunch
if
of
you have
boneheads or a
high-performance
grown
tires-
man?
If you have high performance tires, I don't really like anyways. But anyways, the other point is, are you the guy that keeps coming and filling it up instead of getting it checked for a leak?
Yes.
No, it's a couple times a year type of deal. Yes. Sam in Oklahoma.
Yes.
Hey, Sam.
How we doing?
What's up, man?
Man, honestly, like it's not a laziness thing. I've been through every single car issue that you can have, one of them including low or flat tires. You'll go to a gas station, their air machine is down. You'll go to a second one, the air machine's down. If you have a place 3 minutes from you that you know is going to fill your tire and you're tipping, it's not lazy.
Yeah. Dude, Sam,
It's not
you're
really-
the smartest
it's not-
man.
remember
Sam in
this.
Oklahoma, everybody.
Rich,
Smartest man.
It's not really a tip if you grab a coffee, too, because it's kind of like you paid for it.
All right.
Well, you're the guy going in.
Yeah.
Honestly, Covino's like, do you guys got the protein bars too? Like, what?
I got my lunch for the day and my tire's full.
He has a good point. It is hard to find a working air pump because you will go to one gas station after another.
Oh.
It took me 3 tries couple of months ago to put some air in. It's like the McDonald's ice cream machines.
It's always broken down. Yeah, there's like duct tape on it, some grimy
Amen.
LA dirt
Supposedly.
munching. Yeah, some hobo was playing with it.
Jeez.
So yeah, some good point.
How do I
surprised.
know the ones at the gas station that are laying there on the floor? How do I know someone didn't like stick that somewhere weird or something? Like, I mean,
Rich,
people are into weird things.
man, I can't believe
By
it.
the way, speaking of which, I saw a headline today. Not to get all graphic here on Fox Sports Radio, but this is a real news story today. Studies claim that more American men are being hospitalized for having foreign objects stuck up their rectum. Who knows what people are doing at the gas station or anywhere?
What does this have
Why
to
is
do
your
with
picture
the
on
gas
the
pump?
article?
Why did you screenshot
I'm
that?
sorry. What does this have to do with the price of bananas?
I'm just saying, you don't know what weirdos do with
bananas.
weird things now.
Because Rich is saying that you don't trust the air pump.
Is that why
at
the air
gas
pump is
station.
broken at the gas station?
Who knows?
Do you know for sure?
I think you have first-hand knowledge.
Let's talk to Sam in Oklahoma.
We talked to Sam.
and
Sam's
we'll
the
wrap
smartest
it up.
man alive.
Oh, well, thank you, Sam. You know what? I'm shocked, Fox Sports Radio Nation, that anyone is on the side of Rich Davis.
People are
But
wise.
I came with an open mind. I can't say I've never done it.
Which came with an
But
open
I am,
something else.
but I'm saying I'm capable of it. It's pretty simple to fill your own tires, but I guess if you're going to tip somebody
Listen,
to do
I'm
it,
just saying
there's no,
this.
there's no harm in it.
I'm not balling. I'm not rolling in the. I'm not Scrooge McDuck diving in the pile of gold coins. But I think there's things as you get older, you got kids and work and responsibilities in life. If you could afford it, like I'll give you one other example, a pool guy. I feel like if I tried to do my own pool, people are like, "Oh, it's easy. The balances, the chlorine." I feel like if I tried to do that, Ramos, my pool would be green. I feel like
Can I give you the
that
dad
to
tip
me.
of the
That's
day?
like $100 a month. That's well worth it. Just to be like pool guy.
Growing up, I'd be like, "Where's Dad?" And Mom's like, "He's out there skimming the pool." I think that was my dad's escape, but he would also be like sneaking drinks while he was back there, so my mom didn't yell at him. So, Rich, it's also a good way to get out of the house.
I'm just saying.
If you want to pick it up as a hobby or something. But hey, thank you guys for hearing us out. Rich Davis says, "Hey, go to the car dealership, have him fill up, grab an apple while you're there."
I didn't plan on talking about it, but
Leave $5.
We are sponsored by the great people at Tire Rack, so I figured, I had a tire thing today.
To me, it's just as easy as filling up your gas tank.
I mean, that's what I
You're
thought.
taking a cap off, and if anything, you're dealing with fuel when you fill up your gas tank. You're just dealing with air.
Hey, dummy, you're from New Jersey originally, the
I know.
only state where you can't pump your own
Yes,
gas.
but
So
now I do.
who do you think you are?
Now
Think
I
you
pump
better
my
than
own.
us?
I do.
That spot. He always
I
thinks he's
know I
better
am.
than us.
Get some sleeves.
But thank you guys for hanging out. Again,
110
Covino and
degrees
Rich.
out.
By the way, you should call the police. Someone stole this guy's sleeves.
110 degrees out.
You're offended when I will, on a hot summer day, wear flip-flops? You don't have a problem with this guy wearing a tank top? You see his armpits and everything. Do you think I want to see that?
I mean, it is a little
These arms are much better looking than your toes.
it's a little casual for the workplace,
You
but
got
it's all good.
Chewbacca under your armpit. Jeez.
All right, now